I don't know why it stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording. We back at it on Charleston White on PDB podcast, and he basically just telling his story from the beginning, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna dissect it how what he went through, his childhood from the beginning. So just tune in and check it out.
I had the elite shoes with the fur around them, the Jabot jeans. Summer of I think 1989 when Colors came out, and we got introduced to
a great movie.
Man, what a great movie! What a legend! When we got introduced to that, it sowed a seed throughout America. Just like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Scarface, The Birth of a New Nation, movies like that. Yeah. So that was one of those kind of movies, and children shouldn't have watched it.
Colors.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're saying those movies brought bad habits to good neighborhoods?
The Birth of a New Nation did. That's what Tupac playing for him.
Got it.
And got even stronger after that movie.
So are you hanging out with troublemakers in Arlington, or are you watching? You know,
I never see. So I'm in the suburbs. So you gotta think. At 5 years old, I'm in a hospital learning how to rewalk again. I'm getting a private tutor. So I'm not outside playing.
Right.
I'm physically disabled.
Right.
Soon as I get ready to play, boom, I put my eye out. So at 9 years, 8, 9 years, so from 5 to 8,
yeah.
I got a little 3-year time span. But 2 of those years, I'm learning how to rewalk again. So 1 year, I finally get to play with kids as a regular kid. Boom, put my eye out. 9 eye surgeries from the age 8 to 12. So I get my eye took out like 5th grade. I got the prosthetic lens put in 6th grade. But my first part of my 6th grade year, I had a patch on. They go to inferiority complex.
Yeah.
So
what were people calling you? Because kids can be proven in 6th grade.
No. I don't hurt nothing because I'm gonna hit the third person in their mouth. All you have to do is make an example out of one person before many people. The police do it, your slave masters do it, the job do it. All you gotta do is make an example out of one before many, and word travels. Nothing spreads like word of mouth.
That's a fact. I learned that a little later in life. I ain't really knew that in school, but I learned that later. That if you make an example out of one person, you ain't really gotta do that, boy. You can live out that reputation for a long time, boy. Like that's some shit to think about. Like just knock one nigga ass out and beat the fuck out of one dude, and that shit travel. That is true. But some motherfuckers will try you too though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you think you bad, nigga? You ain't bad.
Man, he hit him in his eye. Man, so who wants to mess with a person that don't talk and pow? So that was my defense mechanism. And I knew I could get away with it because he was talking about my mama. So I had to say.
That's another thing, bro. I got a cousin in New York, and while I'm in school, niggas will fuck with you, and I wanted to fight so bad, but like I said, like he just said, he could get into some shit, start some shit, and then come to mama and say, Mom, he was talking about my eye, and get out of trouble. The reason why I wouldn't fight is because if I beat your ass, which I know I can't beat my daddy ass. My daddy gonna beat my ass for fighting. He gonna fuck me, even though I ain't really never got a beating before. But a motherfucker make you think he gonna be. I think I got beaten one time, or I then saw my brother get his ass beat or some shit. But I wasn't even bad to get beatings. But that's some real shit. Like my cousin used to tell me when he was in school, bro. He'll start some shit just like him. The one thing about them spoiled mamas, them spoiled niggas with them spoiled mamas, that nigga said he used to start this shit, fight, and then come home to his mama and tell his mama anything, bro, and she automatically gonna believe him and he don't get in trouble. Nigga, you know how invincible you feel if you can start some shit, get into some shit, and don't get in no trouble? That's why all these niggas be doing all this shit. And when I was in school, bro, I be like, God damn, bro. These niggas doing all this shit. You must be ain't got no mom and dad. Your mom and dad ain't gonna fuck you up. She ain't gonna beat you. She ain't gonna put you on punishment. You can't go outside. You can't play the PlayStation. Nigga, I used to be good and didn't do that. And my mom used to punish me for bullshit. Just imagine if I would have done something, bro. And then I learned I ain't knew this shit growing up. But now I learned that's how the motherfuckers be getting away with murder, bro. Because they got a mama on their side. My mama was against me. She wasn't on my motherfucking side. And I'm the only goddamn child. Ain't that some shit? I'm the only child and mama ain't on your side. So I admire, I love to hear stories about people doing shit and getting away with it, and they got a good mama and a good daddy that always gonna support them. Like, the daddy gonna support them, the mama gonna support the mother. I remember one time, bro, man, I was in high school then, and I was trying to get to class one time, and I'm in high school and I got a whole different mindset. I really don't give a fuck. Like I done gave a fuck for so long and seen the results of that shit, and you be like, man, fuck this. I'm finna do what I want to do, and I want to be how I should be, and I'm finna follow my own rules and guidelines and morals and principles. I'm finna write my own laws. I'm finna rewrite this shit. Fuck what you talking about, cause what you talking about ain't working. So I'm in high school, right? So, you know, during that time, the bell rang, and there's so many motherfuckers used to be late for class. They said, all right, y'all be late. Go to the office or whatever. You're getting brought up. You're getting suspended off the rip. So the bell, I'm on the way to class, and I ain't even far from class, and I just came out the restroom, and the bell rung as soon as I came out the restroom going to class, and this lady got in front of me, and like I said, I know what I fight for. Like, if you stop me from doing what I want to do, if I'm going this way and you in this way and I'm go left and you trying to keep me, hold me against my will, that's one of the reasons I go off on your ass. But what she did was she tried to get in my face, and I try to go this way, she in my face. Go this way, she in my face. And then I try to juke her, not even juke her. Like, I try to go left, she go left. I try to go right, and then when I try to go right, she stuck up, because I was quicker than her. She stuck her arm up. Get your arm, man, put your arm. Only thing I did was, her arm was out, fuck out of the way, and went through. Boy, they try to make that shit like I hit the teacher, I'll get expelled, and I don't get in trouble. So my mom and daddy came to that motherfucker. They ain't even together, but they came. And my daddy was against me, bro. That nigga was against me. Mama was against me. They made it seem like I did this, I did that, and boy, what saved my ass is they had that shit on camera. It was on camera. I ain't even touch it. They try to say I hit her. I ain't even hit her. You know what I'm saying? But thank God for that camera. But if it wasn't for that motherfucking camera, my mom and daddy would have been against me, bro. That's some fucked up ass shit. That's why niggas like him love their mama to the day they die, and love they mama and daddy to the day they die, because they got a reason to. Their mama was always protecting them, and they always can run to mama's side, and mama comfort them and protect them. That's why them niggas be cool as hell with their mama. Anytime you see a nigga, a grown ass man, 40, 50, 60 years old, talk to his mama every day, all day like his fucking girlfriend, it's because their mama was protecting them their whole damn life. They always can run to mama and get out of trouble.
I had a cop out. I learned how to use a cop out at an early age in life.
Do you think that's a common pattern, or did you? How did you learn it? Did somebody teach you, or do you think you just have it?
Resilience and wherewithal from feeling what you're feeling.
Did your brother also have it, or you had it more than he did?
What's that?
The ability to manipulate and feel like a victim.
No. My brother got caught for everything.
He got caught with everything.
He got caught for doing wrong. I was a very charismatic child. So charisma go a long way, even when you're lying.
What month's your birthday?
May 17, 1977.
Interesting.
So I'm a borderline Gemini, full-blooded Taurus. But I was an honest kid. So if you press me too much, I would come out and tell the truth, even to this day. If my woman said, did you do it? Did you do it? If I happen to keep lying, I feel like a coward. Yeah, I did it. Fuck it. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
She get it out of it if you keep pressing me.
Got it.
Cowards lie.
Does she get it out of you?
Yeah, I'm a brutally honest man. Do you
How does
love
she
her?
handle it?
Yeah, I love her.
You
Yeah,
love her?
yeah, I love her. If I love all the woman, yeah, I love all the woman.
I remember I was in high school and a girl asked me, did I love somebody? That motherfucker slapped me in my face. I ain't never been slapped in the face I ain't never been touched in the face. That bitch slapped me in my motherfucking face. Boy, bitch. And that motherfucker, she said, I was driving, and she done turned her body facing me in that big boy Chevy. Shawty say, LaVinci, do you love her? I look at her and say, yeah, you know I love her. Boom! Boy, I hit the braking, bitch. And I seen her eyes. I like, but yeah, you gotta be honest. When you lying, you that is some cowardly shit. You know what I'm saying? And I took, man, once you get grown, fuck that lying shit. Like, what you gonna do? Like, do what? What you gonna do? Certain shit you don't need to know. it ain't none of your motherfucking business. But certain shit, damn right I did it. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, I did it, bitch. But some certain situations, you can be like, I ain't even gonna tell you that. You ain't finna ask me a question and get information about me or from me.
Baby, you think I look fat in it? You know you look fat in it, baby. That's why you asking. See why you asking? Why you fuck? Yeah, why you putting the pressure on me? You know you look fat in it. That's why you asking. So some people can handle the truth. It's the ugly truth that they can't handle.
Amen.
Say what's up, everybody? This your boy Charleston White, aka America's favorite uncle. I just signed up to Manette. So if you want to message me, you want to cuss me out, you want to fuss at me, even if you want some counseling, call me. I minister healing by way of word. You can message me directly on Manette. I promise, man, I'm going to respond directly. I ignore them DMs on Instagram. They just took my Facebook. I don't respond on YouTube. I will respond on Manette. I promise. Just call me and see. Text me.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to this. At 14 years old, I read that you were hung out with some people who there was attempt on murder, convicted. What happened?
No, so my uncle had just died, who was a positive influence in our life. He died to gun violence. My mother had just became pregnant, and my little sister was born. My brother was already in and out of the juvenile facilities, and my mother was putting my brother in adolescence home. So my mama wasn't waiting for him to be arrested. When she started seeing behavioral problems, she would put him in adolescent home. That made him even more rebellious. And he big. He tall and big. He got a grown man body. So mama gotta work. And we got the best life most kids can have in a middle class neighborhood. So
my mom used to do the same thing too, though. That's what you call a good mama. When I was in like the 4th grade, my mama used to have he probably still worked. She had a best friend that she went to school with, and he was in his name Johnny. Shout out to Mr. Johnny McFadden. He used to work in the boys' home in the detention center where all the badass kids at. He always tell my mama, them grown ass men get locked up, they be crying and shit, they be doing all this type of shit. And my mama used to always threaten me and try to scare me and say, I'm gonna send your ass to that motherfucking boys' home. I'm gonna send your ass to that boys' home. I'm gonna send your ass to the boys' home, and them boys gonna beat your ass. They're gonna be 10, 20 niggas, and they gonna beat your ass, and you ain't gonna be able to fight back. You ain't gonna be able to handle it. If you keep on playing, your ass going to jail. And when you go to motherfucking prison, them boys gonna fuck the shit out you. You gonna be big ass niggas like Kimbo Slice. Them boys gonna beat the fuck out you. Them boys gonna fuck the shit out you. Them boys gonna stick broomsticks up your ass, and they gonna stick bottles up your ass. I said, what? Oh hell no. That's all she had to tell me for me to not get in no trouble. See, my mama is the type of mama lie to you and scare the shit out you so you won't do it. And then my grandma told me, she said, Punkin, your mama ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. So I'm thinking mama telling the truth, and mama ain't lying. Couldn't find out mama full of shit. Even with that situation, not overall, but that situation, man, that shit ain't true. But at the time, you in the 4th grade, you 10 years old, you don't know what the fuck. You don't know if it is or it ain't. You think your mama ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong, but that shit'll scare you for a child. But once you get grown, you be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't scared of that shit. Nigga ain't gonna do nothing to me. And if a nigga do something to me, I'ma die trying to defend myself. So that shit work. But it only worked for like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade. Once you get like junior high, 7th, 8th grade, it's a wrap. But I remember my mom she used to threaten me with that motherfucking boys. So I'm gonna send you out to the boys. I'm gonna send you out down to that jailhouse. Because she don't got, really and truly, she ain't got nothing else to threaten you with. She can't beat you. She can't do nothing to you. Like, you a man, you a little boy turning to a man, and she a woman, raise a single parent mother, a single woman raising a man, a boy. You ain't really got much options. You gotta get another male role model to straighten his ass up. And keep in mind, I wasn't even bad. I probably was just doing a little this and that. And then I think my mom used to have friends, and they damn kids was doing all type of shit. So if a mother got a son that's 10, and then she got another friend's son, and her son 10, and her son still in the car, her son skipping school. I mean, not skipping school. You ain't skipping school at 10. You probably you ain't even still in the car, but niggas probably just be fighting, stealing, throwing rocks at cars, beating up shit, all type of shit, burning shit. So a mother hear that type of shit, and she gonna come at her son and be like, boy, if you ever do that type of shit, your ass going to prison. I'ma send your ass down. And one time I was in high school, and I left out my house, and about to cross the street, and the police came. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I ain't got no dope on me or nothing on me. Like, the police rolled by slow. I was in high school skipping school. And then I think she must be called the police and try to, I don't know if she tried to scare me or she wanted him to talk to me. I'm like, first of all, I'm grown and mature. Like, you call the police to come talk to me about skipping school? Bitch, I don't even supposed to be in school. I don't even need no damn school. Like, I was smart enough to know that shit. Like, I ain't, like, what used to kill me, I ain't even a bad child and even doing shit. And my mom was so prepared to fucking fuck my life up. She was so prepared to call the police. She was so prepared to, your ass going to jail, keep on selling that shit. Your ass going to jail, keep on selling that shit. Your ass going to jail, I know you selling that shit. Keep on, your ass going to, she used to always threaten me with that fucking jail shit. And if at a certain age, you'll believe that, but at a certain age, man, fuck you in jail. Jail? I'm not give a damn about no jail. Like, man, you scared of jail, but you ain't want to go to jail. But, bro, don't be trying to scare me. Like, fuck all that. Like, just be real with your boy. That's all. But my mama used to scare me.
I'm the
with
little
jail
brother
shit.
sitting back watching who everybody's overlooking because of my injuries. They don't know I'm a mother. They don't know I'm a dynamite. Only my uncles know who let me hang out with them. So, man, once I got to become a kid, I was 13 years old. I've been in a hospital, man, from 5 to 13. So once I started playing with kids, I was a natural leader. And I attract.
I was a leader too, though. I can get motherfuckers to do anything I say. Because motherfuckers want to be like you, motherfuckers admire you, and you got all the brains. But I was smart enough not to lead niggas in the wrong path. Like, I used to be in high school, niggas be like, hey, bro, you need something, let me know. If you want me to do, nah, bro, I ain't on that shit. And then I knew, if I tell that nigga to go do this and that they gonna do it. And I ain't want that type of nigga to lead a person on the wrong. Even women to be the same way. Yeah, whatever you want, whatever you say, whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do that girl. I ain't finna fuck that girl life up. But then a girl will stop fucking with me and go fuck with another dumbass nigga, and he'll tell her to do some fucked up shit and leave her down the wrong path. So I say, damn, bitch, I could have been pimping on that hoe. But I ain't got the heart to do that shit, bro. I got the heart to do the right thing and the right thing only. I always grew up on that shit.
Good and bad children. My real friends didn't get in trouble. The ones I went to hang with didn't live in our neighborhood. They lived in the projects and in apartments. So, man, when I got introduced to what I call, I'm the seed of America's gangster rap culture. A little kid who been watching Bill Cosby, Red Fox, Fred Sanford, my uncles get out of prison. I watched all the black exploitation films. From Dolomite, Superfly, all penitentiary. So I learned criminal activity from watching these movies, watching my uncles. And once I finally got to go out into the community, imagery have already been propagated to me. Kid watching television, so I'm mimicking what I'm seeing. So I've never seen a man come out of my mother's bedroom. I've also never seen a man get up and go to work.
You've never seen a man come out of your mama's bedroom? You've never seen a man go
to work? Yeah. I didn't know men work.
That's a fact. I ain't never seen a man come on bedroom either, though. He said that for a reason to let y'all know his mama ain't a hoe, because most mamas a hoe. Most mama will let you fuck if you got some weed. Most mama let, especially if you sell crack. If you pay a bitch bill, a bitch will let you do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So even though my mama was a single mother, she ain't used to go on dates. She used to fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? My dad left us in the first grade, and my whole life, no nigga. So that's some real shit. Respect grandma, respect Mom Dukes for that. You know what I'm saying? Word. So that's some real shit. Ain't too many people can say that they ain't never see their mama. They ain't never seen a man come out of their mama bedroom. I be fucking with girls in this day and age. I be like, and I try to teach y'all, like, bro, you can't be fucking with different niggas because your kids see that shit. I'm a real nigga, and they look up to me, and they like me, and they fuck with me, and they trust me. But you act like you don't trust me. You can't trust me, and then half don't trust me. You can't fuck with me, and then don't fuck with me. Like your kids see that shit. So, a lot of girls, and especially in this day and age, girls will be dealing with different dude, and then women that get pregnant from a man and become a single mother, and them motherfuckers be looking for love. Bitch, you done fucked up, bro. I feel like once you choose a person, you can't choose another person. You got one fucking choice to choose a person. If you a woman and you fucked up and choose a nigga that beat on bitches ass, bro, that's your fault for choosing the wrong nigga. You should have been taught how to choose. You know what I'm saying? You fuck your whole life up, at least the first 18, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if a woman get pregnant by a man and that shit don't work and y'all break the fuck up, you need to stay single for 20 fucking years and raise your child and then fuck with a nigga, because it's disrespectful for the kids to see their mama fucking with somebody else. That's some real shit. That's how most shooters become shooters. They see their mama hoe, like they mama hoe and a crackhead. They mama on that damn dope. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta have respect for their kids, bro. Start having respect for your kids and not doing certain shit around your kids and let your kids see certain shit.
I thought men were like my Uncle Curtis and my Uncle Wayne. They pimp on a woman, they live around all day, earn their clothes in the middle of the day, wake up late with a joint in their mouth, fly clean, and go nowhere. The unproductive black male of the 80s. So that's what I saw. So I watched all the males in my family go to prison. For my mom's cousins, my uncles, grandmother's brothers, and I never heard anybody say anything bad about prison. So think about this. I never hear anybody say anything bad about prison. They come home and make it sound bravado. It's like you're missing out on something. As if a rite of passage. Not only that, you're seeing it on television. So it's being reinforced either way. So we had a whole black exploitation era. So by the time, I'm an injured kid who get to watch all the television in the world in the hospital, at home. We had a VCR. So by the time I get to be a normal kid that can go outside and play, it's a new culture, gang culture. And it's trending. I remember we seen colors. Our first summer, we went and got bandana and put it in my pocket. I went and got me a pocket knife. I don't know nothing about this but what I saw on television. I didn't know how to have sex from listening to rap music. And this is in the 5th and 6th grade. There was a song by Two Live Crew called Hey, We Want Some Blues. Yeah, so imagine stopping it, rewinding it, stopping it, so you can get every lyric. So our culture taught us, and I say this often, and people really overlook it, it's a rape culture.
Rape culture?
Yeah, hip-hop is a rape culture.
Tell me about it.
I put a Molly in a drink, and she ain't even know it. Mm. Me and my homies like to play this game. Some call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all line up in a single file line and take our turns waxing girls behind. Every time it get to me, I was out of luck because I stick my dick in and it would get stuck. The girl will say stop, I say I'm not. The girl will say stop, I say I'm not. But we dance to it. There's another song. I take her back to the trap. I gave her perp, and she ain't even know it. Then she dropped her panties. So when we watch the frat parties, what was that, Porky's Revenge? Hey, let's spike the parts. The girls don't know to spike the spots. When we see a bunch of girls, hey, baby, let me get you a drink. Come over, let's have some drink. Drink to do what? And then have sex. That's coercion. She has to have a sober mind. So that's our culture.
That is facts though, man. See, I don't fuck with that type of shit. Fuck raping and shit. See, I'm the motherfucking man. I always been a goddamn man, boy. And if your ass ain't in the man, if your ass is not the man, you need to strive to be the man. Because if you the man, you can sit back like this, and the bitch just come over you and sit on your lap, play with the dick, put her face in your lap. She'll just come to you. Like I always been that. The girls come to me, so I ain't gotta rape and all that shit. And when I was in high school and we skipping school or something, and we supposed to be going to school, and we decided the last minute that we ain't going to the last part of the day school. We got like 3 hours left. We ain't going. If it 5, 6 of us, 7 of us, and then them niggas got one girl, man, I used to go out. Them niggas in the crib, I go outside and smoke a blunt, bro. I ain't about to be. I ain't even in the room with y'all. I ain't even in the house with y'all, bro. I'm outside smoking a blunt. Me and my other homeboy like, I ain't fucking with them niggas. Them niggas run a train on the bitch. I ain't doing that shit, boy. I get my own pussy. I just had some pussy this morning, dog. And I just had some pussy this morning and last night, so I ain't gotta fuck no bitch with y'all with no train. I ain't even finna get naked around no niggas. I always been like that. And then I never was the type the manipulator woman is to give me some pussy, like putting a spike in the drinks and finessing a bitch. Like I'm a motherfucking Mac. I can talk my way into some pussy, and like I ain't nothing like a girl wanting to fuck you and she in her right mind and she wanna fuck you. I'm gonna tell you a little quick story, right? When I first came to New York in 2018, I transferred my job from Walmart Distribution Center in Paisley, South Carolina, to the store in my hometown, South Carolina, and then I transferred to Queens, Valley Stream, right? So that was my night job to pay the bills, and my day job I was working at Soho at Guess, and I'm a fly nigga. I'm at the front, so we selling men clothes and girls clothes, and I'm working on the weekends and some days during the day. I mean during the week, but when I used to work on the weekends, girls used to always come in the store, and they used to come in the store and they wanted to look for an outfit for their birthday or they going out, and I always would bag the girls. So I used to bag girls every fucking day, my nigga. Every day I'm going home with a girl. Every day I'm going to lunch with a girl. I'm talking about different girls. It was so many girls. That's why I love New York. It's so many millions of bad or pretty women, right? So one girl, she invited me out. She was single. Her girlfriends had boyfriends. She the only one that ain't had no boyfriend. She come in, they find a dress. I get to zip the back of this dress up, come in the dressing room with her, everything, right? So she invited me out, and we went out, right? So I came to New York in August. I think I met her probably August, September, October. I probably met her by October, November, right? So I'm fresh at work. So I ain't even got to go home and change. I might wipe off face and all that shit, brush your teeth. So I went back home. She was like, yo, when you get off, because I got off at 10, and in the spot they was partying at was right down the block. And so I ain't never even been, I'm just not new here. I ain't never been out. Yeah, I did. I've been out in Brooklyn, but I ain't never been out in the city. So she told me to come out. Boom, I go out. So when I go there, you know what I'm saying, that shit was nice. I had my bud. This is before weed was legal. I got a blunt roll, got weed on me. I go in the club, nice club, nice ass shit. Views, all that shit. Pretty women, nothing but mostly women in the club, right? So they got a nice little section. Everybody got their girlfriend. I come in that bitch GQ and introduce, you know what I'm saying? This is my friend, I met him earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like her nigga. So she drinking this, you know what I'm saying? And I said I had a blunt. I'm like, you can smoke? She said, you got weed? Yeah. Smoke, roll up. I don't even drink that much. I might have a little shot or two. Next thing you know, we partied for like an hour or two, and she like, yo, come with me. I thought I was gonna fuck in the bathroom, so she come. I went with her. She wanted me to walk with her to the bathroom, got a little kiss or some shit. Went in the bathroom, came out. Next thing you know, we partied for like 30, 40 minutes, and we left. And I left, and me and her got in the cab together. I got in the cab with her going to her crib. Went back to her crib, right? So boom, I go back to her crib. Just met her first night. This girl told me, so she was a boss. She was a fucking businessman. This probably was the most successful girl I ever fucked in my life. This motherfucker said she was a goddamn, I think she was a stockbroker. And she was fine in shape, everything perfect. And I went to her crib. You know what she told me, bro? We were just chilling, talking on the chair. Next thing you know, we took our clothes off to get in the bed.